And there we go. We got congratulations and a link to the admin area. So I'm going to click that and type in the password 123 that we put in before and click do login. And we're at the admin panel. Let's talk about some of the things that you can do once you get here to the admin panel. The first thing we're going to do is click traffic and just make sure that the setup went smoothly. In the traffic menu you'll notice a few things. The first one is PHP version. Click the little plus. You need to be running a version between 5.2 and 5.2.13. Otherwise you'll get a warning message on. And if you get that, it's not going to run your software properly. So make sure that your host gives you the right version of PHP for this installation. On Mod Rewrite, we're going to click this plus. This shows rules that are critical to the function of your site. You need to make sure all of these are showing green. Affiliate tracking is run by these, and also the links in your site. So make sure this is right. On the cron job list, this is what we're going to use to set up the cron jobs in the control panel. A couple other things you might want to look at early on. Hit / if you're using Firefox. Otherwise Control F and do a search for video. And it'll pop down to promo video selection. Now earlier we set this to 2, but you could put 1 or 3 and then simply scroll to the top and click Save Changes right here. Another thing you can do is search for photo. And in the signature block you could simply change this here, headshot GIF, to a JPEG of yourself. I recommend JPEG, but you can use GIF or PNG. Just simply load the image up to the images directory on your site and reference it here in the signature block. Now once again, once you've made the change there, scroll up to the top and click Save Changes to write it back. The next thing we want to do is we want to set up cron jobs. And cron jobs are for automating things in your website, like cleaning up the database, sending out member-initiated mails, and also timed offers, processing contests and rewards, and automatically activating members. So these are extremely important functions of your site that absolutely need to be set up. So this is where we left our control panel on the database. We're going to click Home, and toward the bottom of the page click Cron Jobs. So once you've done that, you're going to arrive on the cron configuration screen, and it may look similar to this or it may be very different, but the principle is the same. There's always a way to configure the notifications so every time a job runs you can get an email, and you're going to be able to specify the script to run and its time schedule. So the first thing we're going to do is disable the notification emails, and we put nothing in the email blank and click Update Email and answer OK to the prompt. So now we won't receive notifications. The next thing we're going to focus on is down below on the cron jobs themselves. Switching over to the admin panel, we want to set up each one of the crons that are in this list according to the schedule to the left. So we're going to copy the command. First we click on it and it automatically highlights. We click Control C to copy the command, put it over here in the control panel. And then we want to replicate this time schedule here, 1 1 star star star. So we can put in 1 1 star 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 and click Add New Cron Job. And there it is. It appears on the bottom. So we want to keep doing that until we have all the crons entered. Now I paused the video and went ahead and added the cron jobs, and you can see them here in the list. And what you want to do is make sure that you compare each of these items in the list with what is showing over there in the admin panel, and also the time schedule. Just check it over and make sure that all your time schedule is correct. So now the last couple steps in order to make the site live are to delete the install directory and also the coming soon page, and then we're going to test the site that the Mod Rewrite rules are working. Switch over to the FTP client, and we're going to delete both the install directory and the coming soon page. with those in there, the site won't run. It'll get stuck on the install page for members. So we hit delete and yes, and then switch over to the admin panel and strip off the bottom part of the URL. So all we're left with is the domain, and we hit that URL. And there it is. There's the website that we set up. Now we're going to test the link to make sure the links work. Put in links 1 and hit return. This is a Google test page, and the advertisement will pop up on the bottom. As you can see, this is so that you know the mod rewrite rule is working. If that did not come up, there's something wrong with your mod rewrite rules. So that's confirmation that everything's set up properly on your host, and that slider bar went away on its own. So let's hit the back button and go back to the website. Now if you wanted to replace the branding on the site, you're going to want to overlay a skin of graphics. There's a background image for the header, and of course at the bottom of the site is the footer, and there's several graphics on the interior of the site as well. Banners and whatnot. There's a testimonial box, a join now button, etc. So that's what you'll need to do if you want to set up specific branding. So that's it. We've installed the site. If you missed anything, you can go back and replay the video. And good luck on setting up very successful traffic site generator websites.